Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Your Friend David. Your Friend David is a show in which I openly discuss my own personal issues or anything else on my mind in hopes that it will encourage you, the viewer, to feel more comfortable doing the same. I hope you've all been well the last couple weeks. I know I've been keeping myself busy, working, following up on doctor's appointments, scheduling more doctor's appointments in the future, getting some blood work done, keeping myself healthy physically, and working on getting myself healthy mentally. It was also just brought to my attention today that the first episode of Your Friend David reached 311 views, which, if you don't know, 311 is my favorite brand, so my dreams have come true, and I'd like to thank all of you for making that happen. My dreams are going to be coming true again next week when I'm going to be seeing 311 live Thursday, October 26th in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and Saturday, October 28th in Montclair, New Jersey. So that's going to be a fun time for me. Also been keeping myself busy by playing 2K's newest installment in the WWE franchise, WWE 2K18, which is the same garbage it's been for the last 3 years since 2K took over. 2K15, 16, yeah. Not that great. Still really fun when Kenny comes over and we play 8-man ladder matches and we just break the whole game. I haven't talked about WWE 2K18. That brings me for my topic this week, which I'm excited to be talking about. My love for professional wrestling and how it shaped and influenced me throughout my whole life. I guess a good place to start would be my earliest memory of wrestling. It had to have been a Sunday Night Heat, I think 2001, and I remember it being a cane match. And at the time, he had a really scary entrance because he always raises his arms up, brings them down, and fire would come out of the 4 ring posts. It's frightening. He still does it to this day whenever he shows up. Then in elementary school, around 3rd grade, it became cool to like wrestling. Everyone at the time was watching wrestling. Batista and Rey Mysterio were the favorites. I remember not being able to stay up past 9:30 on Monday nights while watching Raw, and the only thing I'd watch on Raw that week would probably be like a 22-minute Triple H opening segment, not even a match. So that was upsetting at the time. As I got older, I had a wrestling-themed bar mitzvah in 7th grade, and after that is kind of when I stopped watching wrestling. And it wasn't until 2011 when my love for wrestling was rekindled. And in December of that year, I attended my first live event, Monday Night Raw, in Hershey, Pennsylvania, with a couple of my friends. And that's just one of the many things that wrestling's done for me. It's brought me closer together with my friends. It's helped me make friends, just like Kenny. He wouldn't be sitting here today if it wasn't for wrestling. As much as I love the athleticism and theatrics of professional wrestling, as well as the abilities that performers exhibit inside the ring as well, it's what WWE and these superstars do outside of the ring that I find inspiring and influential. Whether it be with their partnership with Susan G. Komen Foundation to raise awareness for breast cancer every October, or for pediatric cancer with Connor's Cure every September, WWE superstars spend their lives 300 days a year on the road, away from their families, not only just wrestling, but inspiring young fans around the world, especially when they visit elementary schools with reading challenges or Be a Star, their bully campaign to help fight bullying amongst these young children. And makes me proud to be a WWE fan and proud to be fans of the superstars who spend 300 days a year traveling and positively impacting fans like myself. The superstars of the WWE are most influential and most inspiring to me because despite all of that traveling and being away from their families, they put all of that aside to bring smiles to fans' faces. And today, most fans of the WWE happen to be children. When not performing in the ring, the superstars of the WWE are often sent to elementary and middle schools where they preach anti-bullying and conduct reading challenges amongst young fans. WWE's values have changed a lot since the 90s and early 2000s, and now the larger-than-life characters you see on TV every week can be role models for a younger generation. So whether it be the charity work WWE takes a part in, or how the superstars interact with the fans, WWE has definitely impacted my life, and I will forever be a fan of them, and I definitely owe them a great deal of thanks for empowering me to be able to sit in front of this camera and speak to an audience, because that's one of the skills that these performers have that have shaped me to becoming who I am today. And now it's time for this week's viewer fan mail sent to us by what do we have here? Kevin, a.k.a. Calvin, a.k.a. Demon Boy Sheridan, comes to us from 666 Blue Park in Bensalem. And you got a skateboarder stamp here. It's a really cool skateboarding stamp, Cal. I like that. I appreciate that. So let's get to the mail. Calvin writes, why are you two nerds on a show when neither of you are the WWE Monopoly champion? Okay, I see what he's getting at here. Because what most of you don't know, my friends and I, we do this thing where we get together here in my house right where I'm sitting, and we play Monopoly right here where I'm sitting right now. Play Monopoly right here. And, you know, my friend Kevin, who was a guest on the last episode, me and him, we were in a game, and Calvin, who sent that in, he beat both of us. He beat me. I had beaten Kevin for the championship. He beat me for the championship. This championship right here, the DBW Monopoly Championship. And see, what he doesn't realize is that he can beat me in one Monopoly game. Maybe he can beat me in 2 Monopoly games. Hell, maybe he can beat me in 5 Monopoly games. But I take the beatings. I take them with pride, with such pride, because Monopoly's all about the luck of the dice and the roll of the dice. And in this basement, this is my domain. And no one can roll dice down here better than I can. And, you know, we've had a couple non-title matches since he beat me for this. And I bested him. So I know that I'm ready for this championship. And as for my friend Kevin over here, let me tell you something, Kevin. You're not even close to championship material. You shouldn't even be playing Monopoly anywhere, let alone playing Monopoly in David's basement. So Calvin, you should take some notes, because I'm coming for you, and I'm coming for this, and I will soon be your new DBW Monopoly champion once again. And if it wasn't for professional wrestling, I wouldn't have been able to cut a promo just like the one you all watched. Now, was it a good promo? Maybe, maybe not. Kenny shaking his head, no. He couldn't cut a promo even if he tried. Isn't that right, Kenny?
That's a lie.
That's the best you got, kid?
Listen here, you son of a bitch. I am the best Monopoly player in this goddamn basement. You hear me? This is my championship. This is mine. It has my name written on it right here. You see this? Oh, God. Kevin, I'm coming for your championship.
Oh. Woo. Well, that really took a turn. And let me know what you thought of this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment below. Tell me what you liked. Tell me what you didn't like if you didn't like something. I want to hear from you. I need more feedback. I need more viewer fan mail. If you want to come on the show, please let me know. Maybe we can work something out. You can be a guest. If you have a topic to bring to the table, I'd love to hear it. Please share this video with your friends and subscribe to DBW Universe on YouTube. And if you're not already following us on social media, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at DBW Universe. Go ahead and give us a like over on Facebook at DBW Universe. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at David Caskey. You can add me on Facebook at David Caskey. Follow me on Snapchat at David Caskey. And be sure to swipe right to me on Tinder at David Caskey. Thank you all, and have a great day. Rock dogs. Haven't seen him in a while. I've got Dean too. Alright, at this point, if I can find Kurt Angle, I'll fucking put Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Dude, this is retarded, man.
Everything's up.
I fucking found Roman Reigns without his vest. That's like fucking like only a third of him. Shit. We found CM Punk's detached leg, Shawn Michaels' legs. No way. We got the cool. Kurt Angle.